Today's video begins with a fragment that clearly shows the harsh realities of the war on the Donetsk front. What is happening there right now is difficult to describe in words, but these images speak for themselves. In the footage, you can see Russian soldiers hiding in the basements of houses they themselves destroyed months ago. Then there's another scene when they attempt to escape on motorcycles. They speed away so fast that it seems they can no longer tell where the road ends and chaos begins. But that haste, that desperate urge to flee, played a cruel trick on them. Their panic and lack of awareness kept them from recognizing a drone. Maybe they thought it was just a bird. And here's another episode. Russian soldiers trying to hide among trees, covered with branches and leaves, hoping they won't be seen. In the middle of the night, they move slowly, step by step, trying not to make a single sound. They believe the darkness will protect them. Yet even in the dark, you can see the fear that controls their every move. The drone operator unit of the 3rd Assault Brigade has released unique footage, clips of the most powerful and, without exaggeration, the most impactful strikes that have truly shaped the course of battles on certain front lines. These videos showcase not only the technical capabilities of the drones, but also the incredible skill of those who operate them. Among the targets, everything imaginable on a battlefield, from enemy infantry trying to hide in destroyed shelters, to armored vehicles standing in defensive positions, and even to communication antennas coordinating enemy movements. All of it looks like a perfect example of the phrase, "Saw it, struck it, won." It feels as though the operators act almost instinctively, so swiftly and precisely that the enemy never even realizes where the strike is coming from. Every movement of the joystick, every tilt of the camera is deliberate. They can find a path even where it seems there is none, through the narrowest gaps between concrete blocks, into the darkest corners of trenches. That's where the drone finds its target. And when the enemy thinks they're hidden, the drone's camera calmly records the final moments before a precise hit. While some still underestimate the assault troops, asking, what can they really do? The drone operators answer not with words, but with action. Their accuracy is no accident. It's the result of countless hours of training, coordination, and complete dedication. Because flying a drone isn't just about pressing buttons. It's about feeling the space, predicting enemy movement, and striking at the exact right moment. This footage from the Donetsk direction reflects the situation in Donetsk under Russian control. The elite unit Omega cut all the unnecessary water from the footage and left only pure action. Fiber optic drone operators were tasked with engaging 3 types of targets. The first was enemy personnel, as you saw on screen. The second was an assault BMP, a vehicle commonly used in attacks by air assault units. And finally, the third target was a full-size tank, which clearly did not survive 3 strikes from above. Noticing a strange plume of smoke, the drone decided to carry out a small reconnaissance mission to find out what had actually happened. But as soon as it approached the area, its target suddenly and decisively changed. What did it see near that smoke, you might ask? It saw a Russian soldier limping along through the tall grass, barely managing to stay on his feet. And as we know, where there's smoke, there's fire, and the grass at this time of year is extremely dry. So, the drone decided to firmly remind him that such behavior is not advisable. And it seems the lesson was learned. We often talk about the importance of transport in war in terms of mobility and speed advantage. But we tend to forget another equally crucial factor, its logistical role. After all, even a well-trained soldier can carry at most about 30 kilograms over long distances. And for some, even 15 would be a challenge. In contrast, the trucks used constantly by the occupiers can transport ammunition weighing tens of tons. That's an enormous amount, a rapid and massive resupply that can significantly affect the pace of combat. However, in all this power lies one small but critical flaw: size. Yes, they can haul thousands of kilograms, but their slowness and lack of maneuverability make them an easy target. And as we can see, not even the cover of night can save these vehicles from their fate. These drone operators clearly didn't skip their physics lessons. Wind, air resistance, the shape of the payload, margin of error, and trajectory, all of it is taken into account, along with last-minute complications that may arise. That level of attention is what lets them operate at night and achieve extreme precision. This isn't about random strikes, but deliberate hits on shelters the occupiers used as occasional cover. They didn't hold back, and those positions were destroyed so completely the site looked as if a meteor had struck. The light from the explosions during night attacks briefly turned darkness into day. And finally for today, the elimination of a combat position attempting to assert control over the area at night. Their activity was abruptly halted first by a drone, which delivered the initial strike and relayed precise coordinates, and then by a follow-up artillery shot that completed the task. Thank you for watching.